question for you, which is what's the most stereotypically American thing you love doing the most and most stereotypically Indian thing that you can't avoid?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think sports, and this is going back to me growing up. My parents immigrated here from India. I grew up in the suburbs of Chicago, and I was one of the few Indian kids like in the area where I grew up. And for me, the way that I felt that I could fit in was being a sports fan. So we'd watch football, we'd like cheer, we'd yell, we do all those things that are big in US culture, which is being a sports fan. So I've become that, if you want to quote unquote say, that stereotypical American sports fan who yells at the TV, wears jerseys all the time, and is really like into their team and that they live and die by their team. I think that would probably be one of the more stereotypical quote unquote American things that I do. I think one of the stereotypical Indian things that I can't avoid is really like looking at the science and math of things a lot, like using the general term for those of us whose parents immigrated here and were physicians, doctors, or lawyers, like obviously that ethic of studying in science and math. So when I'm watching something or I'm watching a sports thing or doing something, I'm like, what's the science behind that? What's the math behind that? What's like the more deeper dive into it? I find that being like the more stereotypical thing is like, it's just not enjoying the sports. I'm trying to look for the value of it educational wise for whether it be my kids or the fans or things like that.